So we bought this old school and we're turning it into our house. So far, it's been fun decisions like what size dumpsters should we get, or which porta pot company is best because we still don't have working toilets inside, or what kind of rubber do we want on the roof. But finally, we're at the stage in our construction where we get to do some fun stuff like countertops. The thing is, we kind of need a lot of countertops. We need one in our kids' bathroom, we need one in our bathroom, we need a huge one in the kitchen, and a teeny tiny one in the powder bath. And this was a little daunting because I like to look at 1,000 things before I make one decision, and I also love stone. I actually used to make necklaces out of rocks that I'd find in a previous era, but that nerdy stuff is for a different day. Anyway, I think stones are so fascinating, and the rock necklace era of my life has evolved into the countertop era. I thought the only kind of stone that we'd be able to afford was manufactured stone because we have a huge kitchen island and it's just a lot to get at once. But it turns out I know nothing about countertops. So we went to some places and we looked at some nice stuff, but nothing was really making me feel anything, and I wasn't getting excited. It kind of just felt like we had a few choices to choose from and we just needed to settle. And being a rock nerd, I was kind of like, one of the first fun decisions, and it's a bit of a bummer. But then I remembered I got a DM from a guy who owns a stone business here in Indianapolis. So I went to Indy to check out S&F Marble and Granite, and I had no idea that I was going to the Stone Boneyard. Inside this nondescript building is an incredible collection of stone collected over decades. Just look at all of this. So I'll get more into the stones we chose for these counters in just a moment, but I want to pause for a second and just talk about the overall state of our project and how things are going in general, and talk about the sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. 2.5 years ago, when we bought this school, we were living in New York with our then 4-month-old son. We knew we were taking on a daunting project, but it was in our hometown, and we always knew we wanted to take on a project of a house. Just this level of a project was beyond what we ever anticipated. Over the last few years, as we've worked on the school, there have been some serious ups and downs. We had to move from New York to Philly for a year, we had another baby, and then last summer we moved back home and into our very generous parents' homes and into our childhood bedrooms. Life is very sweet, and I just feel so grateful. And at the same time, life has felt very discombobulated the last couple of years with all this change. I definitely have had moments of feeling off kilter and feeling like I can't get a good grip on things. All of this processing had me reflecting on another time a few years back in life where there was a huge change at work and things felt out of sorts. My work actually brought in a professional coach to meet with a group of us. Among the folks in the group, we called it our middle managers group therapy. But it was actually super helpful. And then it also made me think, during this time of construction upheaval and toddler parenting, maybe something like this would be helpful. And then I got a message from the folks at BetterHelp, and I'm really excited to be working with them as a sponsor of this video. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who's trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. First, you go to their site, you can visit my link, betterhelp.com/oldschool. You answer a few questions, and BetterHelp will connect you with a professional who has years of experience helping people with struggles just like yours. The person they connected me with is also here in Indiana. One of my favorite things about BetterHelp is that you don't have to leave your house. You can talk to a therapist by phone, video call, even messaging, whatever is most comfortable for you. And you'll be matched with a therapist usually within 48 hours or less. And look, I grew up in a family of Midwesterners where the world can literally be burning around you and someone asks, "How you doing?" And you answer, "Oh, I'm good." Where going to therapy is not a thing that people would think to do. But getting professional, unbiased input to help you navigate and dissect the problems and goals of life, it's definitely helped me in the past, and I'm really thankful for it now during this very strange yet beautiful season of life. Let BetterHelp connect you with a therapist who can support you. Visit betterhelp.com/oldschool and enjoy a special discount on your first month. I'll also have it down below in the description box as well.
So back in the boneyard. The first time I came to S&F, I got so excited that I didn't properly film much of anything. They have so many pieces, and it was so fun going around looking at all the remnants all over the space.
Wow.
A lot of them are types of stone that are rare and not really sourced anymore. There is some seriously gorgeous, unique stuff in this shop. S&F Marble and Granite is run by Saul, Fernando, and Adolfo. And don't forget Masha.
The employee of the month?
And I've got a full tour of their space so you can see some of the hidden gems in a moment. But let me just show you some of the pieces we chose for the schoolhouse. For the biggest spot in the school, our kitchen island, we're still figuring out the right stone, but we're wanting to have something dark for the island that mimics chalkboard vibes in the kitchen. We have some matte black tile for the backsplash. This backsplash is part of the section where an original chalkboard used to be, so just trying to honor the details of the school that way. We're still deciding between some granites like this titanium and more to come as we see what we can source with Saul. On the section back here, we're going with a remnant of Taj Mahal quartzite that Saul has had in his shop for a while. The quartzite is so interesting with its wispy veins and soft white background. Very excited about this one. For the kids' bathroom, there was a really amazing remnant of labradorite that was going to work so well with the green tile in the kids' bath. Because the custom vanity prices are so intense, we bought a pre-made navy vanity that was the perfect size for the space. But then I was kind of nervous about how we were going to tie in the navy with the green tile and the black and white floor. And when I saw this labradorite, it just all clicked. The remnant was actually one of the pieces that was outside at S&F, and once I saw it, I was like, Saul, please do not sell this to anyone. It is perfect. Labradorite also has this iridescence in it that is so striking, and I'm really excited to see this in the schoolhouse space. For our bathroom, we're also still deciding on a couple pieces and figuring out what will work best with the black and white tile that the amazing Greg put in a few weeks ago. In this bathroom, we will also have green tile on the walls with some brass fixtures and recessed medicine cabinets. At first, we were thinking something simple and dark, but then Saul showed me this silver wave granite, and I'm just such a sucker for these stones that have something to say. And then there's the most exciting piece of stone of all, and it's in the smallest bathroom in the whole school. We've got a teeny tiny bathroom near our kitchen, and we needed a small vanity top to go on this vanity that we got on Etsy. When I was walking through Saul's shop the first time, there was this broken piece of onyx, and it was just striking. The stone has this soft translucence, and parts of the salmon and rusty veining look almost like a piece of agate in spots. The onyx was really broken, but when Saul said that it could be repaired, I was sold. So we got a copper sink, and we're going with some olive bronze fixtures to go with the counter, and here's what it's looking like today.
I'm so glad you guys had this.
Yeah, that is.
We like changed the whole bathroom because I was like, this stone is.
And now, let me introduce you to these guys and get a little tour of this hidden gem in Indianapolis if you're looking for counters or tabletops or anything made of stone. I'm here
With Saul and Adolfo.
Yep.
They are the purveyors of the Boneyard.
Yeah, the infamous Boneyard.
Yeah, Boneyard,
Yeah.
all back here. So last time I was here, I got really excited and didn't film anything. So I was wondering if you guys could give me a tour.
Yeah, I mean, right here, it's what you see, the Boneyard. You selected a couple pieces, a couple unique pieces, you know, to be precise. This quartzite here brings a lot of blues. And, you know, if we were to go with a big slab, it would be a lot more money for the project cost. But since you're digging through my Boneyard here, you can spend all day looking through something and you can find something as exotic as this blue quartzite. Try to keep my quartz engineered man-made stone together back there. And then I know where my exotic pieces are.
Yeah, let's go look at those because
yeah,
that's what I was like.
yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So I went to like other places around and like, you know, some people were like, don't even look at this quartzite. It's going to be like way out of your budget. And you were like, no, we're gonna figure stuff out. And that's what like a totally different experience.
Yeah, like this one. This is a Taj Mahal quartzite. It does run at a higher end of, you know, exotic stones lay. And then I have your basics here. And then I was trying to sell you this soapstone, but you said no on the soapstone. That's also exotic. It's also a high-end material, some of the best stuff to have around kitchens, if it's a high-traffic kitchen anyways.
Yeah.
And then I have, you know, some more fancier things here. Then I have this beautiful quartzite Dolce Vita here. It's also leathered. Most of these smaller remnants, we can work with like vanity tops such as this one here. Then I also have stuff that has been pre-cut. Those are probably gonna be the cheapest out of everything since it's already cut to a certain size. I've tried to stay on top of the website too because I know I have a lot more to show in here. Like that onyx you saw.
Yeah.
I honestly thought nobody was ever gonna buy that. But somebody comes in interested in it and you want to fix it up, and you know, we love doing stuff like that. Stuff that pushes the boundaries of what we can and cannot do.
Yeah. I mean the one that you said not for sale.
Which one was that?
That one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can't let that one go. So this one here is also very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
We took it out the other day, and I never knew I had it. And I know most of the things I have, but this one for sure. This one I can't.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites.
Got
But yeah,
more-
no, I mean, I got more
out
here. But a lot of these pieces are definitely usable.
Yeah.
With it being natural stones, most of them we can resurface them. But you can find these two right here, and this is unique marble.
Wow.
This is like almost close to the viola.
So if you can find something out here, get a special deal.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
Close to being given away. And we can resurface that, and it'll be like brand new.
Yeah. Well, I chose one from that area of outside. So we can go
Yep. Oh,
do a
the
quick
green
sweep.
Labrador.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just beautiful stuff out here too.
That's a nice green one there.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That one's pretty nice.
Yeah.
This is that Bergona Verde. I've been struggling to find this material. Not a lot of people have it. But that's that.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that one.
That
Yeah.
leathered.
Yeah.
And then this is my Cryptos. This distributor, but she used a bunch of it.
Yeah. So we brought our sinks. Yeah. So this will be a little undermount brass sink.
Yep. When I was trying to figure out what the name of this material was, I heard so many different ones.
Yeah. It's got some like blues and greens and
I'm gonna flip it over. He's just moving that custom-made tequila bottle holder.
yeah. Fernando was showing me that. I was like, oh, you can put that in your house.
No.
Just like the
Try to get the
sparkles
shimmer
and-
in it.
Yeah. This is a wild piece. And this was outside.
Yep.
Outside in the boneyard.
Just wait till it gets installed.
I'm
It'll
excited.
look a lot better.
Next up, the guys came out to the school to measure the vanities, and we're finalizing the rest of the countertops. I am just so grateful to be working with them, and the countertop process has been really fun with Saul, Fernando, and Adolfo. If you're in the Indy area, or in the Midwest, really, and you're looking for some unique pieces at better prices with really thoughtful help, be sure to reach out to these guys. I'll have a link to their website in the description. In the meantime, while we finalize the counters, we've been still at the school building our cabinets. I'm working on a whole video about this, but basically to be able to afford the kitchen we want, we had to build the cabinets ourselves. The good news is Sean and I did not kill each other doing this yet, and it actually ended up being a little fun. More to come as we slowly turn this old school into our house. And thanks as always for the advice, comments, and following along.